I'm Dr. Kristen R. Bromley. This video series, which is part of my online music academy, specifically accompanies Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2 from my Method Book series. Like all my books, this selection is available to purchase through Amazon and Google Play. For help, see the links in the description below. In the videos which are part of this specific course, I progress through the lessons in Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2, explaining and demonstrating concepts and playing each of the songs and exercises contained therein, so you can hear how they sound and play them right along with me. You are of course welcome to view these videos with or without the book, but with the book you can work through all the songs and exercises, and in the process learn all the various types of chords used to play music on the guitar and master your chord playing abilities. Alright, let's get to jamming in this lesson. Welcome back! Here we are in lesson 24. This is a really fun lesson. It builds upon the last couple of lessons where we talked about 7th chords and 6th chords. So we're going to be adding ninths to those chords now. So in this lesson we're going to be talking about adding ninths. Now, a few lessons back we talked about how to add a ninth to a major triad or a minor triad. So it's the same kind of idea. In this lesson we're going to be talking about adding that ninth to 6th chords that we studied in the last lesson and the 7th chords we studied in the previous lesson. So, we'll go ahead and start with just a little bit of theory. Tell us about this. We're going to be on pages 170 and 172 in the book. As I go through these, that's where the theoretical explanation is in the book on these types of chords. So the first one we've got is a major ninth chord. Basically, we're just adding the ninth to our major 7th chord. So we can have the root, the third, we'll have the root, the third, the 5th is optional. In all of the 7th and 6th chords with ninths, it's kind of an optional color. Sometimes we can't have it just because we don't have enough strings and fingers to be able to reach and put them all in there. But we can have the root, the third, the 5th may or may not be there, the 7th, and then we'll have the ninth on top. So a major ninth chord. Our dominant ninth sound has the root, the third, the 5th is optional, but we have that flatted 7th with the ninth on top. So there's one. This one has the 5th omitted. Most of the ones we're going to play actually have the 5th omitted. The minor major ninth chord. So same as our minor major 7th, only the ninth is added. We have the root, the flatted third, the 5th can may or may not be there, the 7th, and then the ninth. So minor major ninth sound. The minor ninth, the root, the third, the flatted 7th, the 5th may or may not be there, but the ninth on top. So we have our major ninth, our dominant ninth, our minor major ninth, and our minor ninth. The minor ninth has the 5th in there, but the other two didn't, and that's just because of fingering capabilities. If I was finger plucking it, I could get them in there. So there's with the 5th, there's with the 5th, so it may or may not be there. It's not needed. There's like this overtone series when pitches ring, these kind of pitches that sort of ring out, like when you play a piano and there can be extra tones heard. The 5th is one that just kind of appears there. It's just kind of felt whether it's played or not. So we can get away with not having it from time to time. The major 6-9 has the root, the third, may or may not have the 5th, has the 6th, and has the 9th. So major 6, and then we can have a minor. We could have the minor 6-9 too. Has the root, the flatted third, the 6th, and the 9th, and may or may not have the 5th. As a reminder, with the 6th chords, that it's the major 6th is added to a major chord, and the major 6th is added to the minor chord. It's all the same, whereas with the 7th chords we can actually add the major 7th or the minor 7th, so the natural 7th or the flatted 7th. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the chord symbols and then we'll jump into playing these. Okay, so let's take a look at these chord symbols now. With the major 7th chords, we're going to have the root, and then the question of whether it's major or minor again. So when it's major, we just use the root, but when it's minor, we have something telling us it's minor, like the dash or the lowercase m, or an abbreviation like mine, M-I-N, or something like that. And then we have the question of whether the chord has the major seventh or the minor seventh. So the natural seventh or the flatted seventh. And when it's the natural seventh or the major seventh, then we have to put something in front of it telling us it's that coloristic special seventh, that major seventh. So a uppercase M or maj is used, or the triangle, something like that, telling us it's a major seventh. If it's a minor seventh or the flatted seventh, then that one is just placed next to the chord symbol if it's major, or whatever is indicating that it's minor. And then in this particular case, with ninth chords, the number 9 replaces the number 7. So we don't see the 7 and the 9 next to each other. We'll just see the 9 in place of the 7th. So this is an important distinction between our add 9 chords that we played a few lessons back. Because add 9 chords are going to be a major triad or a minor triad with the 9th, and the little word add 9 will be there. But when there's 7th chords where the 9th is added, we just replace the number 7 with the number 9. So if we look at some examples, we got the C triangle 9 telling us this is a C major 7th chord with the 9th. B flat and then maj, so that little abbreviation telling us it's major 7th chord and then with the 9th. So B flat major 9. And then F sharp, uppercase M, capital letter M, and then the number 9 telling us, okay, this is an F sharp major chord with the major 7th and the 9th. So the dominant 7th chords with the 9th, then we're just going to see the root and the number 9, C9, B flat 9, F sharp 9. When we get to the minor major 9th chords, so the minor major 7th chords with the 9th added, we've got the root, then it's telling us it's minor, and then it's telling us it's a major 7th, and we have the 9th. So C minor major 9, B flat minor major 9, F sharp minor major 9. With that one, as I've mentioned in the lesson on 7th chords, so lesson 22, we usually aren't going to see maj and mine spelled out. Chord symbol that lasts forever isn't really all that helpful. The point of a chord symbol is that it simplifies how we can recognize what chord needs to be played really easily. With the minor 7th chords then, so the minor chords with a minor 7th, we just have something telling us it's a minor chord, the root, then something telling us it's minor, and then the 7th would be added, and instead of the 7th we have the 9th, telling us this is a minor 7th chord with the 9th, so C minor 9, B flat minor 9, F sharp minor 9, something like that. There's more examples in the book on these pages. Let's look at sixth chords now, the 6th chords. So with these, we're going to have the root telling us, what chord to play. The major or minor, the question of if it's major or minor. If it's major, then we just have the root. If it's minor, we again have a lowercase m or a dash or something telling us mine, something telling us it's minor. And then we're going to have 6-9. And this can appear kind of like it's written on the board. 2 slightly smaller numbers sort of diagonally next to each other. Sometimes they'll appear one over the top of the other or with a fraction. It just kind of depends on what they're being written with by hand or a word processing program or a music notation program or what. So here's some examples. You have C 6-9, B flat 6-9 where they're over top of each other, F sharp 6-9 with that dash in between. But these are all major chords with the 6th and the 9th. So with 6-9 chords we actually see both the 6 and the 9, which is different than the 7th chords where we only see the 9th. The minor ones, so here's a C with the dash or B flat with the mine, and different ways of telling us it's a minor chord, and then 6-9, so C minor 6-9, B flat minor 6-9, F sharp minor 6-9. So something to note about these, and you notice that I've pulled out my jazz guitar, and as we move on to learning these shapes and how to play these, we're only doing movable chords. It's rare to play something like this in first position. We're almost always using a movable chord. We could maybe find a voicing for a very few options in first position, but for the most part, they probably aren't that great sounding, but the good chords are going to be these movable ones, and that's where they get used. They're mostly played in jazz. And so with chord symbols, a lot of times as a jazz player, I play a lot of jazz. I play a lot of styles, but I play a lot of jazz. A lot of times in music, things will be written at the 7th or 6th level, and I can sort of choose when I want to add the 9th on. It's sort of my intuitive, my own creativity, my own desire of when I want to have it. I can throw it on. And actually, when we read exercises and practice using these chords, we're just going to be using the exercises from lessons 22 and 23, adding the 9ths onto the chords as they're specified there. So we won't be reading chord symbols with 9ths per se. But you could see them with 9ths, and when they're thrown on, we want to add that color if we're able to. We can always simplify things back to the 7th level if we don't know how to play it. That is a possibility. I do that if I come across a chord I don't know how to play on the spot when I'm reading and just in the moment. I'll usually simplify it, so it might not have all the colors specified, but it's a chord that works. So we can do that sort of thing, but we're going to be practicing these with the actual 9th chords, but we're not going to be reading chord symbols as is with the 9ths and the 6, 9. We're going to be reading them as 6th chords and 7th chords that we'll be adding these 9ths onto. So, okay, let's jump in. We're going to learn these shapes, and they'll go ahead and start playing some chord progressions with them. Okay, so here we are on page 172. We're looking at these movable chord forms. As I mentioned earlier, we won't be doing any first position chords with these. We'll just be doing the movable shapes. So, I'll look at the 6th string forms first. I'm just going to sit here in the middle of the neck, use B flat as my root as the example. So the 9th for the 6th string forms is kind of easy to find because we have the root sitting right at the fret that we're on. Well, the root is on at that same spot on the first string because these two strings have the same pitches, just 2 octaves apart. So we've got the root and the root. So the 9th is just going to be 2 frets higher. So if we take our major 7th form where we had this before, we don't have enough fingers to play that note, which is the 5th, and these, and then reach the 9th. So we're just going to omit the 5th, and we have the root 7, 3, 9, as you'll see right there, written out as examples. And we'll just mute the 2nd and the 5th strings. So we have the major 9th. To make that into a dominant 9th, which is the one written right below it, we just have to flat the 7th. So we were doing this chord or this chord before. Now you actually could, in sort of a rock fashion, just add your pinky to the top of your dominant 7th bar chord. We would do that maybe in a rock fashion if we wanted to have that one. But I'm going to be playing the dominant 9th in these sort of jazz contexts that we're using these in. Now, for the minor chords, our minor major 7th chord was a so, and we can just grab our pinky 2 frets higher. You'll see that written there in the minor major 9th example. And then the minor 9th, we can play the minor 7th chord as we have been, and grab our pinky. In sort of that rock fashion, we could also play the bar chord and could grab a 9th up above that one too. So that is an option. I'll be using the more jazzy one. Omitting this 5th down low, and we actually have the 5th in both of those chords. Alright, so the 6, 9 chords now. So our B flat major 6 as an example. I have 2 options with this one. I can double the 6th with my pinky and then grab the 9th, which works. I can also just omit that 2nd string, get rid of that extra 6. Kind of has a little bit less, has one less pitch to it. Both of them are A-okay. Either one, whichever one you'd like. And then our minor 6th chord was a so. We just reach over with our pinky to grab that major 9th. So the minor 6, 9 chord. So that's our 6th string forms. On our 5th string forms then, the 9th is going to be on the 2nd string. So we're going to have our root, our 3rd, our 7th, or our flatted 7th, or our 6th. And I guess we also have our root or our flatted 3rd. But our 9th is going to be sitting right at the same fret as our root. So our major 9, first one shown there, we have the root, 3rd, 7, and then 9. This is going to be a sort of a new shape to learn, as we've had our 7th chord was played as so with root 5, 7, 3. So now we've kind of swapped some things a little bit. Root 3, 7, 9. This is a great chord. I love this chord. Root 3, 7, 9, just like so. If I wanted to make it into the minor major 7th, which is next to it. Then I just got to flat the 3rd. It's kind of a big reach, but pretty chord. So the major 9th and the minor major 9th. If we take a look at the major 6/9 while we're at it, on that row, you can just bar, but the thing is we have to bar with the 3rd and the 6th. We catch both of those. A lot of times I will just play this one with the inside 4 strings. I won't bother with the top string, but if I wanted to play that top string, I can grab it, or with my 2 fingers, ring and pinky, or I can just bar it. So either way, I can also just mute it, which is a lot of times what I'll do. It adds the 5th to the top of the chord if we wanted it. Sometimes I like the 9th to actually be the top of the chord. So on the 2nd row, while we're kind of there, the dominant 9th, I have that same option. I can use the top string, or I can mute it. But this one, if I moved, so we're using E flat as our root here at the 6th fret. If I move my finger to the B flat, I've got the minor 6. Move to the E flat as the root, it's the minor, it's the dominant 9th. So it's kind of fun. But root, index, and then I can bar, or I can put the 2 fingers. I can include the top string if I want it, or I can leave it off and just do the inside 4. Have the 9th be the top thing. So from that one, I went in a different order on these, because all you got to do to go minor 9th then is it's the same voicing, but I move my index finger down. So from the major 7th to the minor major 7th, I just move my index. From the dominant 9th, so a major chord with a minor 9th, to the actual minor chord with a minor 7th, I should say. Dominant chord as a major chord with a flatted 7th or a dominant 7th. So from major to minor, then with the minor 7th, with that 9th added. And on this one I can grab the top string, both of these, or I can leave it off and just have the 9th be my top chord. The 6/9 one is kind of a completely new fingering. So 2, 3, my pinky goes there just like so. And there's that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is flip on over to page 146, work through the progressions from lessons 22 and 23, and start incorporating these 9th chords by playing those progressions. So let's go there. Okay, so here we are on page 146. We're going to start with number 1. We're using these practice progressions, these jazz progressions from lessons 22 and 23. So we're going to be reading chord symbols that say major 7th, minor 7th, minor major 7th, and so on, or 6th chords as we move forward. But we're going to be playing them with these 9ths. We're adding these 9ths on, which is something that we do a lot in jazz. We may see a 7th chord written and choose to add the 9th. Or in the next lesson that we're going to be completing, we'll be talking about the 11th and the 13th as other colors that we can actually add onto these. But we'll go ahead, we're going to play through these progressions. Now you might want to pick and choose and just do the ones you want to. I'm going to go through all of them, and you're welcome to play through them all with me, which would be the best way to get them all down. So we're going to start with number 1. This one goes around the circle of fourths, as you might recall from when we completed this lesson the first time. And so we're going to just be moving around the circle of fourths, and in this case playing the major 9th chords. We'll just use the do-dot as our practice example, as our strumming pattern, or our plucking pattern. You could pluck them if you want to. I'm probably going to strum most of the time, but I may choose to do some plucking as well. This first time we play this one, let's treat each chord as if it was written with 2 measures of time. So we'll play each one twice, and then we'll go on to the next one. So then on to F, and so on. So you go. I want to, ready, and then on to the F, B flat, all major 9, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B major 9, then to the E, A, go back and do it as written. So one time per chord, one measure per chord. So you got 1, 2, ready. We got the C major 9, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, and C. Alrighty, let's take a look at number 2 now. So this is the dominant 7th chord with the 9th. And we'll go around that circle of 4. So that's how this one works too. The first time we'll do it, we'll play each chord as if it was written with 2 measures of time, so we'll play it twice. Same strumming pattern. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. We got C9. Now the F9. B flat 9. E flat 9. A flat 9. D flat 9. G flat 9. B9. E9. A9. D9, G9, and C9. We'll end there. Alright, let's do it as written, one time per chord. So you got 1, 2, ready. We got the C9, F9, B flat 9, E flat 9, A flat 9, flat 9, G flat 9, E, A, D, G, and C. Okay, number 3. Same thing, but we're going to be doing minor, major, 7th. So note that this progression continues on to page 147. And so part of it's written on 146, part of it's on 147. So we're going to have the minor, major, 7th, and then we're going to have the minor, major, 7th. So this one's got some pretty involved fingerings, I think. So we'll take it just a little bit slower, but this first time we'll do the same thing as we've done with the others. So we'll give it two measures per chord. We'll go about here. Okay, so here we go. A 1, 2, ready, and C to the F to the B flat. So kind of real rich sounds to the E flat to the A flat to the D flat. The G flat to the B to the E to the A to the D to the G and to the C. Okay, let's do one chord per bar now. So you got 1, 2, ready, and to the F, to the B flat, to the E flat, to the A flat, to the D flat, to the G flat, to the B, to the E, to the A, to the D, to the G, and to the C. So we don't see these chords as often as we see the others. Just got a real high tension to them. with that major 7th in there. Okay, so we'll look at number 4 now with the minor 7ths. So these will probably finger a little bit easier, but we got this first time we go through, we'll do it as we've done the others. So 2 times per chord, 2 measures per chord. So you got 1, 2, ready. We got the C minor's 9 to the F9, or minor 9, I should say. B flat minor 9, E flat, A flat, to D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, big stretch from that pinky, to the C. Alright, we'll do it as written now 1 time per chord. So you got 1, 2, ready, and to the F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, and then there's the C. Alright, so that gives us a great introduction into each of these 4 types as far as the 7th chords go. With the 9th on, we'll be doing 6 chords later as we move forward, but we're going to do the 2-5-1 progressions with these now. So this will be kind of nice. With number 5, we'll just do it as written. Same strumming pattern. 1, 2, ready, and we got the D minor 9 to G9 to C major 9. Then we got the C minor 9 to F9 to B flat major 9, B flat minor 9, E flat 9, A flat major 9. Then we're going to have an A flat minor 9, D flat 9 to the G flat major 9. You could have done that lower, that's okay too. F sharp minor 9, E9, E major 9. Then we're going to have the E minor 9 to the A9 to the D major 9. We're going to have the D minor 9 to the G9 to the C major 9. Go ahead and start up high, C sharp minor 9 to the F sharp 9 to B major 9, B minor 9, E9, A major 9, A minor 9 to the D9 to the G major 9. Jumping up higher, we've got the G minor 9 to the C9 to the F major 9. We're going to have the F minor 9 to the B flat 9 to the E flat major 9. We're going to have E flat minor 9, A flat 9 to the D flat major 9, D flat minor 9 to the G flat 9 to B major 9. And that gets us through all 12 keys. Alright. Some places in there you might have decided to go lower, like on that last one, and you could end down there. That's just fine. It gets a little, I don't want to say dicey, but you kind of have choices as you get lower. We're going to have to jump higher at some point, so you can kind of pick that point. Alright, so we're going to go on to number 6, turn on over to page 148. Let's go there. Okay, so here we are on page 148. We're going to start with number 6. As we go through these next progressions, we're kind of moving away from exercises and more into the way these chords happen in progressions that are in real songs. So this is kind of fun. And we'll start changing up the strumming pattern a little bit here and there. I like to keep it simple as we're learning new chords, and so we'll just be using the same kind of things we've done before. But let's go ahead and go do dot dot with number 6. So do dot dot. We've got a 1, 2, ready, and we got the E major 9, then the A major 9, back to E major 9, B7 or B9, E major 9, and we end there. Some of these are short. You're welcome to play through them as many times as you'd like to, but I'll only demonstrate them once. So we're going to go on to number 7 now and start with C major 9, goes to F major 9. We use that same strumming pattern. Do dot dot. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and C major 9 to the F major 9. We're going to go back, C major 9 to the F major 9. We got the E minor 9 to D minor 9. Back to E minor 9, F major 9, and C major 9, F major 9, D9, or D minor 9 and G9. Repeat back to the top, C major 9 to the F. We gotta repeat to the F. We go on to E minor 9, the D minor 9. And then last line. Okay, let's, I threw in that chord before actually just going to the finish there, but I thought it was nice. Okay, we'll move on to number 8 though, starting with E major 9 to our A major 9. We use the same strumming pattern. We got 1, 2, ready, and do dot dot. Then let's do number 9, jazz music progression I1. So we'll use that same pattern. Do dot dot. So you got a 1, 2, ready, and second line. Okay, let's go on to page 149 now. We'll do number 10. Same strumming pattern. Do dot dot. So we got a 1, 2, ready. We've got the A major 9 to the D major 9. Up to the C. Back to the A. E9 and A major 9. Let's do number 11, same pattern, do dot dot. So you got a 1, 2. Actually, before we play through this one, I just want to point out the second to last measure, we're going to have a do dot dot, because there's 2 chords per bar, so we'll have the do dot on the first one and the dot on the second one. So do dot switch. So you go 1, 2, ready, 11 to the D major 9, A9. E9, A9, D major 9, D major. Alright, let's do number 12. Same pattern, same strumming pattern. Do dot dot. So you got 1, 2, ready. We've got the D major 9, G major 9, D major. major 9, G major 9, D major 9, G major 9, D major 9, to the G major 9. Now we got the E minor to the A7. So the E minor 9 to the A9. And then the D major 9 to the G major 9 and the D major 9. Alright, number 13 now. The same pattern. So you got 1, 2, ready. I will say before we start this one, it's just a short 4-measure thing, but we'll play it probably 4 times. So I'll repeat it a couple extra times. We got 1, 2, ready. We got the E major 9 to F major 9 to E major 9 to C major 9. Again, E major 9 to F major 9 to E major 9 to C major 9. Again, E to F to C. Again, last time. We'll end there on the E major 9. Okay, let's flip on over now to page 150 and we'll continue with number 14. Okay, so here we are on page 150. We're going to do number 14. We'll change up the strumming pattern a little bit. We'll do a little bit of the bossa nova stuff. The da, da. With this one time, we're going to take what would be the 2-bar pattern and we'll play each chord as if it was written with 2 bars. So we can practice with that strumming pattern. So we'll give each chord 2 measures this first time. That pattern as a review goes da 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 down da 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 down da da, just like so. So here we go. A 1, 2, ready, and E major 9, E minor 9, A minor 9, D 9, C major 9, F major 9, G major 9, B 9, D major 9, E major 9, A major 9, E major 9. Okay, so let's do it as written now. So 1 bar per chord, but that means we're going to be switching da, 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 da. We're anticipating across that bar by an 8th note, so we're hitting the chord change on the and of 4 rather than right on 1, as we don't actually play right on 1. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, and number 15, same thing. One chord per bar as written. So you got 1, 2, ready, and let's do number 16. So you got 1, 2, ready, and G major 9, A minor, D7. few different ways we could make our way through that one, deciding which C chord we want to use, which G chord we want to use. I did a little bit of both. Alright, we'll go on to page 151 now, do number 17. Same strumming pattern. Da, da, just like so. So you got 1, 2, ready, and... Number 18, same thing. Now watch on this one at the end of the first line and in the second to last measure of the last line, we're going to have 2 chords per bar. So looking at those last 2 bars of the first line, we're going to have, so there's some switcheroo that has to happen in there. 1, 2, switch, switch, just like so. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and C major, A minor 9, E minor 9, again, C major, A minor 9, E minor 9, D minor 9, D minor 9, C major 9, A minor, or repeat to the top, C major, A minor, repeat, and C major 9, going on, and D minor, D minor 9, C major, and I'll end there with the C major 9. Alright, number 19 now. On this one, we got lots of places where we're going to have that 2 chords per bar. So if we look at the first 2 measures, we got the C major, D minor, G9, C major, D minor, G9. So I'm just repeating those 2 measures. We're going to have that sort of thing a lot of places. There's even a couple places where we're going to have 4 chords per bar. I'm going to say cards, I guess. So on the third line, for example, so it splits it up. Be kind of quick, but it's good for us to do this together. It happens in music when we're playing kind of these bossa nova patterns. So here we go. Maybe we'll start with that C since I've used the other one a few times. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, ready, and... Okay, so we're going to flip on over to page 152 now, and we'll move on to number 20. So here we are on page 152 with number 20. We're going to change up our strumming pattern again. We've talked about doing this sort of thing previously, but a lot of times with these swing type patterns, we don't necessarily play all the way through a song keeping the rhythm the same the whole time. If we're sort of doing interactive comping, we like to change up the rhythm. So it's nice to kind of practice doing more than one rhythm. And we're going to do that here. Now we don't have a bass player in a band, so most of our stuff needs to kind of land on the beat when we have chord changes. We can play with it a little bit though. So we're going to do this first one, looking at number 20. We'll go the da, da, which we're familiar with, and then we'll have one, da, do, da. So we're going to be on the beat and on the end of 2, which we've already done today. And then on the next chord, the chord for the even measures, we're going to go on the and of 1, so 1 and 2, and then we're going to go 3 and 4 and. So 3 and. So it's going to be 1, 2, ready, be like da, da, and then 1. Just like so. So here you go, number 20. A 1, 2, ready, we got da, 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 and then 1. Now 1. And we'll end there. Let's do that same thing with number 21. Here we go. I want to, ready, and da, and all right, we'll do that same thing with number 22. We do have to watch in this particular one, there are places with 2 chords per measure. So when we're playing with 2 chords per measure on the do dot, like we do on the first measure of the second line for number 22, we're going to go and of 1, or we're going to be on 1 and then the and of 2 with the next chord. So we're going to anticipate that chord change so we actually hear both of them. In places like the last measure of the first line, we're going to be on the and of 1 with the first chord 1 and 2, and then do dot with the next chord right on 3. It's just as written. So you go 1, 2, ready, and and then kind of fun. Now normally I play them once, but let's do it just a little bit faster. See how I want to, ready, and Okay, let's go on to number 23. We'll do that same alternating strumming pattern. So you got 1, 2, ready, and Okay, number 24. We're going to have some of our minor major 7th chords start coming in. And with that in mind, we're just going to go back to that do dot strumming pattern. So you go, starting with the D minor major 7th, and you could pick either spot, whichever one you'd like to play it in is completely fine. They're both good, and practicing them in both places is actually a good thing to do as well. So here we go, number 24. 1, 2, ready, we've got the do dot to the G minor, back to the D minor major 7th, to the A9, D minor major 9th, to the G minor 9th, A9, D minor major 9. Okay, let's do number 25. So you got 1, 2, ready, and A minor major 9, D minor 9, A minor major 9, E9, A minor major 9, D9, E9, A minor major 9. Okay, number 26. Now this one's in 6/8 time, so we're going to use kind of a 6/8 time, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. sort of a strumming pattern. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. 1, 2, up, 3, up, 4, 5, up, 6, up. Just like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. G major 9. C major 9. G major 9. C major 9. A minor 9. D 9. A minor 9. D 9. G major 9. Alright, let's look at number 27 now. We're going to go and do the Freddie Green strumming pattern for some of these next ones. So 4 bar strumming down strumming per bar, 4 down strums per bar. And cutting off with our left hand, we really want to control the ending of each one of these pitches. So we're going to go 1, 2, ready, and B flat major 9. E minor 9, A 9, A flat major 9, D 9, G 9, G flat major 9, C minor 9, F 9, D minor 9, G 9, C minor 9, F 9, repeat, B flat major 9, E 9, A 9, or E minor 9 to A 9 and then A flat major 9. We're going to have the D minor 9, G 9, G flat major 9, C minor 9, F 9, D minor 9, G 9, C minor 9, F 9, going on to the B flat major 9, up to the B 9, repeat, D flat major 9, up to the B 9, one more time, B flat major 9, and B, and then we'll B to the B flat. Alright, so we're going to flip on over to page 154 now and continue there. Okay, so here we are on page 154 with number 28. We're back to doing some of that minor, major, ninth sounds again. We're going to continue using the Freddie Green. So chunk, 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 chunk. So you go 1, 2, ready, and we got the E minor major 9, A minor 9, E minor major 9, B 9, E minor major 9, A minor 9, B 9, E minor major 9. Let's look at number 29. Same thing, but we'll go just a hair faster. So you got 1, 2, I want to, ready. We've got the A minor major 9 to the E 9, G major 9, A 9, D minor major 9, F major 9, E 9, A minor, E minor. Such rich sounds. Okay, number 30. Same thing, Freddie Green, but we'll take it just a little bit faster. So, about here. 1, 2, I want to, ready. We got D flat major 9 to the E flat major 9, flat 9, E flat major 9, E flat minor 9, A flat 9, and B flat major 9. We got the C minor 9, B 9, D flat major 9. Alright, on to number 31. We'll slow it down a little bit. We'll keep going with that Freddie Green. So you got 1, 2, ready. We got the C major 9, C minor, F, B flat, B flat minor, E flat, A flat, D minor to the G, C, A minor, D minor, and G. Continuing C, C minor 9 to the F, B flat, C major 9 to the A minor 9 to D, G, C, A minor 9, D minor 9, G, and then C sharp, F sharp, D minor, G, and C, C minor, F7, B flat, and C. Okay, number 32. Same strumming pattern. Got more chords, so we're going to keep it at that nice slow tempo. So you got 1, 2, ready, and the D minor to the G, A minor, get the A minor to the D, D flat minor, D flat, C. So on the repeat, I'm going to do the other chords. Up to the E minor, A7, A minor, D, A flat minor, D flat, C major 7, C major 9. Then we got the big G minor 9 to C 9 to F major 9, A minor 9 to D 9, G major 9 to G 9, D minor, G, E minor, A, Okay, we'll be flipping over now to page 156. Okay, so here we are on page 156 with number 33. We'll go ahead and keep doing the Freddie Green. And as there's usually 2 chords per bar, we'll kind of keep it at that nice medium to medium slow tempo. We got 1, 2, red. We've got the F major 9, A flat 9, G minor, C, and take the second ending, C minor to the B9 to B flat, and C. And there. All right, number 34. We'll go just ever so slightly faster. So you got 1, 2, ready, and E flat. B flat, E flat, A flat. And E flat. C minor, F. And then B flat minor 9 to E flat. A minor, D, F, G minor, C7, F minor, B flat, and E flat. All right, let's take a look now at page 157. We'll do number 35. Same, we'll continue with that Freddie Green, but we'll do this one a little faster. Not here, since we have only a couple places with 2 chords per bar. So you got 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. Repeat, C minor 9, F, B flat, A, F, sharp minor, B minor. Going on, C minor, C 9, F 9, B flat major 9. All right, number 36. Here you go. A 1, 2, ready, and. Quick switch there. Repeats, E major, C sharp. Second ending. And then E. Beautiful, beautiful progressions. All right, on to page 158 now. Okay, so here we are on page 158 with number 37. We're going to continue doing this Freddie Green as we've been doing these for a little while, and hopefully they're a little more familiar. We'll take them just a little bit faster. So we got 1, 2, ready, and G major 9. Repeat back to the G major. Second ending, so C major 9, A minor, D, A minor, E minor 9, A minor 9, D 9. Let's do number 38 now. We'll go just ever so slightly slower, but 1, 2, ready, and F major 9. F major 9. A flat. G flat major 9. Alright, we're going to flip on over to page 160 now, work on adding the ninths to the sixth chords as well as some seventh chords. Okay, so here we are on page 160 with number 1, jazz music progression M2. We're going to start doing these 6/9 chords, throwing those into the mix with these progressions. So this first one will be going around the circle of fourths, as we've done before, but with the major 6/9 chord. For the one off the 6th string, you kind of have two options. You can double the 6th and then grab the 9th on the top string with your pinky, or you can just mute the 2nd string and not have the 6th there again. So either one is fine. And then the 6/9 chord on the 5th string, on this one, you can grab just the top, or just those inside 4 strings, or all 5. If you grab the top string, it's going to add the 5th to the top of the chord. Otherwise, the 9th will be the top of the chord. So we've done this before with ones like this. We're going around the circle of fourths, but we're going to go ahead and do it twice per chord. So as if each chord was written with 2 measures, and we'll use our comfortable do dot as our strumming pattern. So here we go. 1, 2, I want to, ready. We've got the C6. So C6/9, F6/9, B flat 6/9, E flat 6/9, A flat 6/9, D flat 6/9, G flat 6/9, B 6/9, E 6/9, A 6/9, D6-9, G6-9, and C6-9. My button's kind of hitting the shirt, so we're getting a little percussion in there. Okay, so we'll do it once per bar. On that one, I did the more minimalistic version. I took out the double sixth, and I took out the fifth. This time, just for fun, I think I'll do the other option, but we'll do it once per chord, or one chord per bar. So you got 1, 2, ready, and the C6-9, F6-9, B flat 6-9, E flat 6-9, A flat 6-9, D flat 6-9, G flat 6-9, B 6-9, E 6-9, A 6-9, D 6-9, G 6-9, and C 6-9. Alright, we'll do the minors now. So number 2. So the minor 6-9, grab with our pinky. The one off the 5th string is probably the most awkward of the forms we've done today, just because it's the newest. So we grab with our ring finger, our pinky, and then index and middle. So that's how that one goes. So here we go. A 1, 2, ready, and the C minor 6-9, F minor 6-9, B flat minor 6-9, E flat minor 6-9, A flat minor 6-9, D flat minor 6-9, G flat minor 6-9, B minor 6-9, E minor 6-9, A minor 6-9, D minor 6-9, G minor 6-9, and C minor 6-9. Alrighty, let's do it as if it was once per bar, as written. So one chord per bar. Each chord gets 1 bar. So you go 1, 2, ready, and C minor 6-9 to the F 6-9, B flat minor 6-9, E flat minor 6-9, A flat minor 6-9, D flat minor 6-9, G flat minor 6-9, E minor 6-9, E minor 6-9, A minor 6-9, D minor 6-9, G minor 6-9, and C minor 6-9. Okay, let's take a look at number 3. So as we're moving on through these progressions, we'll just kind of go through them, and we'll use the different strumming patterns. This one's in 3/4. Let's do a Freddie Green in 3/4. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. C6-9, D minor 9, G9, C6-9, F6-9, C6-9. Alright, number 4. Here we go. Let's do da dot. I want to ready, and F6-9 to the A minor 6-9, F6-9, C9, F6-9, D minor 9, C9, and then the F6-9. Okay, on this one, we'll go with the do dot and then the do dot. So we're going to land on the and a 1 and 3 and. So we'll be switching back and forth. So it'll be a so do dot and then dot do dot da do dot 1 and 2 and 3 and, I should say. So you got 1, 2, ready, and. Alright, we'll flip on over to page 162 now. Okay, so here we are on page 162. We're doing number 6. And we're going to continue with that strumming pattern we were just doing. So on 1 and the and of 2 for the odd measures, and then for the even numbered measures, we're going to go on the and of 1, 1, and then 3. So here we go. 1, I 2, I want to, ready, we've got the do, da, and then Okay, number 7, same thing. 1, 2, ready, and Let's do number 8. We're gonna do this one with the kind of bossa nova pattern. That. So the first time we do it, though, just to get used to that pattern, it's been a little bit since we've done it, we'll do each chord as if it were 2 majors, so it'll get the whole pattern. So I have A major 9 to the A6 9, E9, and so on. So we'll do that a couple times just to kind of get used to it. So you got 1, 2, ready, and just kidding. Let's go into the 6-9 chord instead of the major 9. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, and A major 9. Then we got the A6 9, E9, A major 9. Let's repeat it. A major 9 to the A6 9. To the E9, to the A major 9. Okay, so now we'll do it as written. On this one, I decided with the A6 to just keep it with the 9th on top and mute that 2nd string, since that's the way the major 7th is done, and then to the 6th, rather than doubling up on that 6th. So, but it can be done either way. It doesn't matter. You kind of have a couple options with a couple of these. So here we go. When we do this one this way, it's going to happen just like so. And I'll probably play through it 4 times, even though it's just indicating twice. So you go 1, 2, I want to, ready. We've got the A major 9, A6 9. E9, A major 9, again, A major 9, A6 9, E9, A major 9. Once more. A6 9. Okay, let's look at number 9. We'll do that same pattern. This one, it's actually written 2 chords per bar, so that works nicely. So you go 1, 2, ready, and back to the B9, E6 9. 6 9, B9. This time the major 6 9. Okay, let's look at number 10 now. D minor 6 9. We'll do that same strumming pattern. You got 1, 2, ready, and Let's look at number 11. Same thing. We got a 1, 2, ready, and. Let's do number 12. We'll have mixing in that minor major 7th sound. So you got 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, so here we are with number 13. It's in 6/8 time, so we'll change up our strumming pattern. Down, up, down, down, down. 1 up, 4, 5, 6. Give us kind of a little 6/8 feel sort of thing here. We go a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A minor 6, 9. Alright, let's move on to page 164 now. Okay, so here we are on page 164 with number 14. Jazz Music Progression Z2. We're going to use the same strumming pattern. This one is in 3/4. We're going to use the pattern we were doing with the 6/8 one, only this pattern will cross 2 measures. So it'll be like 1 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 3, 1, 2, 3. Just like so. So you got 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, E6, A6, 9, E6, 9, B. All right, let's look at number 15. We'll go back to the bossa nova patterns. We're gonna have just like so as we switch between these two chords. So you got 1, 2, ready, and A minor 6, 9, D6, 9, A minor 6, 9, D6, 9, A minor 6, 9, D6, 9, E9, A minor 6, 9. Okay, same thing with number 16. Now with number 16 there's going to be places where we have those 2 chords per bar. So at the last 2 measures of that first line, we'll be switching through those kind of quick like. So you're going to go 1, 2, ready, and. Number 17, same pattern. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, number 18. This one's in 3/4 time. We'll go back to that. Da 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 da. 1 and 3, 1, 2, 3. So, a 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Alright, number 19. Let's do a little bit of our swing. Do dot, a do dot. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, ready. We got the D minor 6/9, E minor 6/9, E minor 6/9, E minor 6/9, D minor 6/9, E minor 6/9, A9, D9, and then the E minor 6/9. Number 20. We'll do the same pattern. So you got 1, 2, ready, and. First ending. Repeat. Second ending. Alright, we'll do number 21 now, so you gotta flip on over to page 166. Okay, so here we are on page 166 with number 21. We'll do this one as a bossa nova again, so the dot, just like so. 1, 2, ready, and. Back to the A minor 6/9. E flat major. Okay, so on to number 22 now. It's in 6/8 time, so we'll do our down, up, down, 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 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, number 23. We'll go da 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 da, like we've done that before. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, number 24, same thing. We got I want to, ready, and. Alright, number 25. Let's do this one with the Freddie Green. So we're in 3/4 time, but we'll do the Freddie Green. So a 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. B flat major 9, B flat 6, 9. Got the C minor 9, F 9. Back to B flat and 6, 9. Major 9, 6, 9, major 9, 6, 9, major 9, 6, 9, first ending. Major to the 6, 9, major 9 to 6, 9, major 9 to 6, 9, major 9 to 6, 9, second ending. Okay, let's move on to number 26 now. I'll do this one in Freddie Green too, but this one's in 4/4 time. So just gonna go kind of nice and easy. A 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, so let's flip on over to page 168 and we'll do number 27. Okay, so here we are on page 168 with number 27. We're going to do Freddie Green on this one as well. So we got 1, 2, ready, and G6, 9. Repeat, G6, 9. let's do number 28. Same kind of thing. So we're going to have the minor major ninths, which we have done a little bit of, as well as the minor ninth and the minor 6/9. So take this one kind of slow and easy with all these different kind of chords. So you got 1, 2, ready, and... repeat and second ending. Okay, so let's do number 29 now. We're in 3/4, so we'll do this Freddie Green in 3. We got 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, G minor 9, minor major 9, A minor 9, minor major 9, B minor 9, minor major 9, C, C6, F minor, minor major, E minor, minor major, D minor, G9, C major 9. Okay, and let's do number 30. Freddie Green again. So you got a 1, 2, ready, and... second ending, B minor, F minor, again B minor, F minor, E minor, A7. Okay, so that wraps us up for this lesson on adding ninths to 7th and 6th chords. In the next lesson, we're going to be looking at colors like 11ths and 13ths. In some cases, I actually think playing the voicing with the 13th is a little easier because we don't have to skip over a string. And actually, we can have 9ths and 13ths. Some of them may be just as tricky, but some of them I think are a little bit easier, and they add new colors. So we're going to learn about those colors that we can add to chords in lesson 25. I hope you're having a great time. These are such great sounds, great chords. Take care. I'll see you next time. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For help with other guitar playing skills, check out more of my method books and the numerous lessons available as part of my online academy here on YouTube. You can find more information about me and my products at kristenbromley.com. Take care.